Welcome back to another video, traders, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Tesla Trends. I'm TJ. We got a great video for you today, but before we get into that, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's take a look at the chart. Here's the chart for Tesla. We're on a 4-hour 180-day chart. Now, we've been stuck in a little bit of a range here going back to about May 11th, ever since we took this big drop from the 669 level all the way down and bouncing off this 578, right around here. We've been stuck between that level, 578 and 619, so it's about a 40-point range or so. A couple times we dipped below it, a couple times we've actually broken above it, but for the most part, for the past month, we've been stuck in this range. And since we hit the low here around 519, we've actually been making higher lows, and it seems that we've been trending up. But for the most part, really, until we get a solid breakout, we're still range bound. And we did get past this one sort of short-term downtrend going back to around mid-April, but we're still definitely below the longer-term downtrend that goes back to the all-time high, which was around the end of January. So until we can get past that, which honestly, if we just keep moving sideways for a little while, we should break through. We're still in a larger downtrend for the longer time frame. Now, obviously, if you guys have seen previous videos, you know that I was expecting to get a nice big bounce off of the bottom of the growth channel here, and that did not happen. And really, since that point, which was around the time that we entered this range, around 510, around 511, we've seen a change in Tesla's pattern, whereas before they fairly closely followed the indexes on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. Not so much anymore. And if we just look at the past month, going back to May 11th, we can see that SPY, they closed right around this 413 level on May 11th, and now up at 424. SPY is up about 2.65% over the past month. The NASDAQ, we'll look at that as well. Going back, same thing. They had a significant drop that previous day as well, so coinciding with Tesla for sure. But on 5/11, the NASDAQ closed right around this 324 level, and now we're up here around 341. So the NASDAQ is up around 5.5% over the past month. And just in case you're wondering, we can double check for Tesla. Tesla is about even. So Tesla closed right around, say, 615 on that day, and we're just below those numbers as of Friday. So we've seen in the past a strong correlation with the indexes. Over the past month, though, not so much, to Tesla's detriment for sure, as the markets have continued to push up and break new all-time highs. So hopefully, we've found the bottom. That's maybe the one positive note that you could take out of this. We're no longer following this downtrend. We're moving sideways, so it could be worse. If we can continue moving sideways for a couple more weeks, we should push through this downtrend line. And who knows, maybe that's when we'll get the push that I've been waiting for and expecting. A lot of times I found in my analysis that I am right, but a little too early. And that's the thing about charts, is it's incredibly difficult to time the market. You could be absolutely right, but you're a month or a year or a week early, which means you're not really right at all. So it's kind of a matter of opinion, so to speak. But I guess the larger point I'm trying to make here is that we're range bound right now. The long-term trend is certainly still to the downside, but if we can continue to move sideways and avoid another significant drop, we should be able to break through that within the next couple of weeks. And at that point, you would expect to see some sort of a pop, as long as the markets are still bullish. And it looks like, although we've seen volatility fluctuate recently, it seems that investors are still confident, despite changes in these job numbers and inflationary statistics coming out, investors are obviously still very bullish on the market. So we'll have to just wait and see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel with the YouTube algorithm. And of course, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about Tesla stock right now, and of course, everything that's going on in the markets as a whole. I love to hear your guys' feedback and get your perspective on all that's happening in the market. It helps my process as well. I will say that I'm tempted to try and put a positive spin on things, and I guess maybe I did a little bit, not as much as I want to. But you know, when I think about that, it's not my job. It's not my job to make it look good. It may or may not look good. My job is to interpret the chart, and that's, you know, when you're doing analysis, you really want to avoid your own personal biases and your own emotions, and avoid having opinions or beliefs about the stock, and just simply read the chart. And the chart right now is stuck in a range and on a long-term downtrend. It doesn't matter how much I like Tesla. That's the reality. So hopefully, like I said, if we just keep moving sideways, we'll get out of this downtrend, and at that point maybe we'll see a pop. Maybe we won't, though. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Anyway, thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.